Yo, what's going on, guys? Excuse me. Welcome to the stream. We're back. It's probably not gonna be a long one this evening because I feel like crap. Man. I think I've got a bit of man flu, which we all know is one of the worst things a man can be hit with. Yeah, I think the hay fever, because like I said, I was having them sneezing bits. I think it's just knocked me about a bit, man. Like, honestly, I feel like shit. I've just got a hanging headache all day today, and it just doesn't want to go away. And I think I just need an early night. I even tried to have a nice relaxing bath earlier when I got back, but I wasn't even allowed to have that. But yeah, man, I'm feeling a bit worse for wears, so we're gonna pull Gibby, and then we're gonna check out this new area as well. But yeah, probably won't be a long stream, you know. It might be 2 hours, something like that. But we're bringing Gibby home. We have to do it. None of this full pity. None of these sparks. She's coming home early even. She's coming home early even. Hopefully. Hopefully. We gotta. Yeah. Hopefully. Let me turn that down. That's fucking loud. Holy shit. Goated music. Final Fantasy 9. Let's go. Love it. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed as well. I got beef for Renegade, man. I'm sure dude gaslit me into believing Forza Horizon 6 was out today. I swear he was lying to me. But yeah, it's not for another 5 days unless you pay for like the premium edition. You get it tomorrow. But that's like 109 quid. I ain't spending 109 quid to play the game 4 days early. Get fucked. So yeah. I was going to buy that Dead House Sonata as well, but I've watched some videos on it. It seems like it's a little bit early at the moment to grab it, right? I don't mind supporting early access projects, right? Indie projects. And I kind of want to, because it's from one of the OG developers of Legacy of Kain. I love those series of games, right? And I want to support it, but I'm like, I was watching something and I was like, damn, this do be looking rough. So I'm not decided yet. It's only like 16. How much is that? Is it 16 quid? Something like that. So I might just grab it to support the devs and then sit on it, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. Yo, what's going on? Yummy Tono, Canis, Flicks, Casual, welcome to the stream. Zera, welcome to the stream. I'm chanting some juju right now for the stall for a few minutes for the bad luck, yeah? Let's see then. I'm gonna done. So yeah, just wanna chill out. Spend a little time with Rosie. You know, maybe play some Final Fantasy 14 a little bit. Maybe play some other games. See how things go. We'll see what's squeezing. I'm definitely going to play some Final Fantasy 14 now. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Eric, welcome to the stream. How's he going? Fingers crossed you get good rolls. Let's just hope the Pharaoh doesn't punish you for infidelity. What's going to be us? Define taking the weekend off. No streams. Making a video for me, because I very rarely do highly edited content, right? A lot of my content's like slop. It's either news or just talking about stuff. So a video for me, you're talking like a couple of hours max. And that's like recording, editing, uploading, thumbnail, everything, right? So that to me, I don't count as like, it's nothing, right? At the end of the day, if I'm just chilling, dossing around and I see something, so, oh, let's talk about that. You know, I mean a stream, because a stream can be like, what, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. That's the entire day, isn't it? If you're not feeling it, maybe a nice long NTE sesh tomorrow instead of Arknights. I honestly do need to get on NTE, man. I'm slacking hard. I'm seeing everybody, like, fly ahead in front of me, which I'm not so bothered about. But, like, I still haven't, like, it's a real simple combat system, right? But I still haven't got my head around, like, outputting decent amounts of damage. Like, all my characters are not leveled, like, but I'm just not doing fuck all, man. So I'm like, I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong, right? I'm obviously doing something pretty wrong. Take a good relaxing time out. As long as you get chapter 14, I'm happy. A healthy pix is a good pix. Yes, right, yeah. Maybe should get that 7 deadly sins as well. You know what, I actually uninstalled that the other day. God, that was terrible, wasn't he? Did any of you guys actually play that? Oh, it was rough. That was poor. That was actually, man, listening to this music to make you want to play Final Fantasy 9 as well. That game was... What a poor showing, right? What a poor showing. I'll try to be nice about everything I play, even if it's not for me, right? But God, that was trash. Is anybody actually spending money on the game? I'll be curious to see. That one I would definitely say for me, objectively trash. But yeah. To be honest, I'm kind of tired of urban areas like fantasy themed maps, more like inerted tower in Wirra. It's majestic. Inerted tower. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the inerted tower is, if I'm honest. I ain't played Wirra for a while. I actually jumped on the website, you know, you can check your statistics. Yeah, like I think in the last year I think I'd done one hazard tower in the Terraverse and nothing else, and then I'd done like I can't remember what all the other stats was, but yeah, I think like my healing was shorekeeper. It showed my numbers. I can't remember what the numbers were now, but it was like 1% of my overall healing was in like the last year. The rest was all in the year before when it was like massive numbers. Oh, inverted tower. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Shit, where was that now? I can't remember. I don't even know. You know, it's been so long we were, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've totally. Do you know what I'm liking at the moment? I very much like Enfield's world, right? I like that it's got a bit of the sort of, I guess, fantasy setting you could think sometimes, but it's like that sci-fi element. I really like that. But I must admit, do you know what I'm kind of crying out for? I'm quite looking forward to Silver Palace's setting. I must admit, I think I'm screaming out to do some steampunk type stuff. You know, I like that Victorian aesthetic. I wish it's never really going to happen, right? Because it's just not the Chinese way, and I don't know if you'd sell waifus as much. I wish we could get a really good, like, gritty gadget, and I don't even mean in terms of the story necessarily, just having a bit more of a like dirty sci-fi sort of setting, you know. And obviously something like Limbus in a more 3D game, that sort of setting would be awesome, and maybe even that art. So I'm telling you, man, I'd love something in the gacha space. Like, I love the anime aesthetic, right, but I'd love something that just did something a little bit differently. And obviously Limbus has an anime aesthetic, but do you know what I mean? It's that like, you know, anime itself is quite a broad range to a degree. You've got stuff that fits into anime, but it's not your traditional anime style, right? I think I just like something as an overall aesthetic, if I'm honest, art style. I do love my anime gacha games, but I really would like to play something where, you know, the characters just look different. I genuinely would. I'd love it if a company would take the risk in doing something like that. And I don't mean like how Varsapura is. I don't mean that, like going for a bit more of a realistic look, if you will, but just genuinely a different art style. I'd really like to see it, but I just don't know if we're gonna get that, man. See what you guys saying. It would stay my internet and consoles on. No. I played it for 3 hours and deinstall. Yeah, it's rough, wasn't it? It was rough. What's the current music? It is Final Fantasy 9. I like a bit of... Oh, I do as well. I love it. Like, my probably two favourite genres are fantasy and sci-fi. Love it when they mix. Right? And that's why I really like Enfield setting so much, because it's a bit of both, isn't it? Yeah, again, I wouldn't mind something that looked a little bit like Warhammer. You know, Warhammer 40k. Something like that. But yeah, you're just never going to get in the gacha space, right? If I want stuff like that, I've probably got to go elsewhere. Yeah, real cyberpunk gacha would be great, wouldn't he? Imagine Enfield arriving in some kind of fantastical setting with like no buildings, and they're placing the IOC and fill the map with relays and zip lines. Administrator, what's up with what's going on, Shazoom? Victorian Arknights. Yeah, I'd take someone like that. As well. Honestly, I'd take. We've got a bit of it. I'd take Arknights aesthetic in a 3D game as well. You know what though? You know, enjoying Arknights, experiencing Limbus at the mini. I'm cool with what I've got, honestly. I am looking forward to Silver Palace. I'm curious about Unending Dawn. I'm curious about that other game. He comes out today or tomorrow, doesn't he? But I definitely won't be using LD Player to play. I'll be getting blue stacks. They're probably recording me as well anyway, but I won't be running any details in, that's for sure. After what's happened. Let's get the game booted up then, guys. Like I say, we ain't gonna yap too much today. We're gonna get in. We're gonna do some pulls, and we're gonna check out this new area. It's not gonna be a long one, as I say. Feeling like I've been chewed up and shit off a cliff, basically. That's how I feel. What's up, Crispy? Hello, sir. Glad you enjoying the game mechanics and knee-stop. We're talking about Limbus. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm really, actually, really genuinely enjoying, like, Limbus at the mini. Like, Arknights is my favourite gacha game, right? But, and I think Enfield is second. Like, I really like Enfield. Like, I really do. Like, Enfield's suffering from a lack of repeatable content at the minute, which I know Limbus does as well, but I'm early on. Like, I really hope we get some good endgame content and a good set of events going forward, right? But, yeah, man, Limbus is really good. Like, I am blown away by how much I'm enjoying it. I didn't expect it. I thought it was going to be like, okay, this game's a bit quirky, like the art style. I'm probably going to somewhat enjoy the story. And I thought, like, don't get me wrong, I love, like, turn-based games and different types of RPG combat, right? I'm not just an action guy. But I was a little bit skeptical of the combat. I was definitely a combat skeptic, but yeah, I really like it. I really like it. Yeah, that's the one, Grease. Yeah, I keep forgetting what it's called, man. Duck Lord knows what it's called. I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it comes out today or tomorrow. It was a game that, like, when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, that looks quite nice, actually. But apparently people are saying it's flopped in China. But you know what, though? I wanted to make a video about that because I was watching. I like watching Josh Strife Hayes, and I was watching him, and he was playing Neverwinter Nights, and somebody came into chat and was like, "Is this game dead?" And like, he likes to lecture his chat as well. He's funny, man. I like his sarcastic humour, Josh. And he started talking about, like, you know, too many people looking at a game's popularity, its player count, and deciding whether they're going to bother to play it rather than just playing a game they enjoy. And I think we do that a lot in the gacha space, don't we? Now, don't get me wrong, if you're going to start spending, you definitely should be a little bit careful with a game's likelihood to survive, if you will. But at the same time as well, when you think about it, we've all probably played games that we've spent money on and not stuck around for a long time. So it's kind of the same thing. If you stop playing it or it dies, the same thing happens. You've spent money and you stop playing the game, right? And as long as it's disposable cash, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. That's why you should only spend disposable cash. But if you're free to play, does it matter if a game dies after 6 months? At least you had 6 months of fun. And I just thought it was an interesting thing to talk about. I was thinking about making a video talking about that. Because I think in this gacha space, we get lost in that. We look at a game, we're like, ooh, that looks like some of the EOS in a few months. I ain't touching that. And it's a weird way to look at games sometimes, isn't it? Like, it's just go play it. You might have fun. If it dies, right? You know. Tried Nikkei. I have. Yeah, I like Nikkei. Yap it all out. Pixel feel better, right? Honestly, I do want to start yapping on stream. You forget about it, don't you? Like, don't get me wrong. I ain't dying. I just don't feel great. And usually when you don't feel great, when you're sitting around moping, you feel worse, aren't you? Because you think about it. So getting live does help. Makes you want to level your dancer in FF14. I'll beat some of the Final Fantasy music, man. Yappa time. Yappa, Sharon. EOS field any day, mates. EOS almost spent 1,000. Spent 1,000 now. Don't play it anymore. Exactly. And at the end of the day, right? You can look at that and be like, oh, I could have spent that on something else. But as long as you was having fun, right? Again, I've spent money on, like, I've spent 350 quid, 400 quid on Valorant. I've spent 300, 400 quid on Fortnite. Spent a bit of money on GTA. I spent like 250 quid on Wuthering Waves. Played it for like a year. You know? I don't regret it at all, honestly. You know, I don't regret it at all. I really don't. Because I wasn't spending money that I didn't have. If I didn't have it, then that's a different situation. But you should never do that anyway, right? It's a video game at the end of the day. You shouldn't be spending money you don't have on a gacha game.
Next?
I had my fun, that's what mattered. Exactly. Exactly. It's all that matters at the end of the day, right? Well, I see, if you're clicking on a payment and you're really thinking, I shouldn't do this, don't do it. Because that's typically when you will get buyer's remorse. But I've never been in that position. Like, don't get me wrong, when I was spending money on Silver Ash, the end of that banner, you're like, fucking, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it, honestly. I regret not getting the unit, you know? But I don't regret paying the money, because when I did it, that's how I treat gacha games as well. I treat gacha games like when I invest, typically. Now, investing is different, because obviously there's an expectation of returns, right? But I typically treat it as, especially on risky investments, right? I look at it, I always make sure that if I piss this money up the wall now, would I miss it in 6 months? No, whatever, right? If I start to get that sort of feeling, that's when I start, obviously investment's a little bit different, but that's when I start to, you know, question my decisions. And if I start to question my decisions, that's when I'm like, you know what? Okay, let's pull back from this one. I treat gaming purchases like that. The second I start thinking, should I be doing this? I'm like, yeah, right, I ain't gonna bother. Because it's not that, because I don't spend money I can't afford. It's not that I'm like, I can't afford to do this. And when I know that feeling's there, I'm like, I'm gonna regret this. So I don't click buy. Do you know what I mean? Excel say he much he spends on live service games and no one has to justify purchase to chat. No, we're just talking about, you know, what you would consider like wasted time and stuff on games. Like, I think it's the same when it comes to money, right? Same thing when it comes to money. You know, the way I am with money, man, I never really regret making purchases, because, you know, I don't just impulse buy, really. It's just not what I do. Okay, we see. Oh, these are the for the rerun banner. Yeah. This is the rerun banner one, share the shimmering moment. Festa Brilliant. This is the new one, yeah. Festa Brilliant is the new one, right? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it is, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. It's a new part of the map. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Everybody else has been saying so. So, you know. The community gacha game also matters, not gonna lie. Many people think they don't matter, but you need to understand the government operates based on the other. Sorry again. Sorry. Community gacha games also matter, not gonna lie. Many people think they don't matter, but you need to understand the government operates based on their people's desire. Oh, nah, I think communities do matter, don't they? Like, to a degree. Like, you can separate yourself from a gaming community. Of course you can. I think if you are the type of person that does immerse yourself in community, it does matter. Because, you can't help but, like, especially if you want to be part of, you know, if you really enjoy a game, you want to be part of all the marketing and everything else that comes in. If it's got a shit community, it sucks, doesn't it? But, you know, you can turn away from it. But yeah, it's always better if a game has a good community, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Praminix was the one to go. I used to forget purchases a lot more when I was poor. Perception changes with Alphabet. You tend to value your time more later on in life. Oh, for sure. For sure. And don't get me wrong, I have regretted purchases in the past, especially when I was younger, and that was typically when I was out with friends and girls and, you know, spending money that I really shouldn't have been spending. But that was like, when I think back, lots of good memories at the same time. The weekend after, when I was like 2 weeks into the into the month and thinking, fuck, I think I've got enough petrol money to get me through the month. That's when I'd regret it. But when I think back now, it's like, it's good times, you know what I mean? But at the time, it was like, oh shit, I've just spent like a third of my wages for the month in one night. You know what I mean? Nah, I know you was, T. I know you was. Well, there's no chat on screen. Is that intended? Oh, it's because I, should be done. Wish you the best on the rerun, man. I'm dying for Mifu's release at 330 pulls, not counting the range. Just give me her already. Yeah, I really want to get Mifu as well. That's why I'm hoping I can get a sorted early, because I've got like, I'm guessing, looking at my numbers, it's about 209, 210 pulls, right? It's a quick guesstimation. So, if we go to Spark, we should be left with around 80, 90 pulls, which I'm confident we can get Mifu in that as well by the time she comes out, hopefully. If we have to swipe, we'll swipe. Communities can make or break a game in my eyes. Like some games have communities that straight up spoil the game for me. I don't think they ever spoil the game for me. I think they do make me feel some type of way sometimes. Like, they honestly do. You know, I think I find myself being a little bit more hypercritical of Wuthering Waves sometimes than I normally would be, because the community makes me feel like that. You know what I mean? So I can understand it. It's human nature. I try my best to be like, okay, it's not the game here. Let's stop putting it on the game. But it can be hard sometimes, right? You can feel the type of way, and then you're like, bro, hold on, maybe catch myself. Let me catch myself, you know? Look at all those pulls, can't wait for it to go down the drain. Don't say it, man. Don't say it. Some communities piss me off. Yeah, they can be incredibly frustrating. It's like, I saw the post earlier, and somebody was talking about how beautiful Enfield was on Twitter, and straight underneath, somebody was like, Wuthering Waves clears it, and it's just like, oh, God. There's always that one guy, right? I disagree, personally, anyway, but there's like always that one guy that's going to make it about that, right? This person was just talking about the environmental designs in the game and saying how gorgeous it was, and it looks really beautiful, and then boom, this dude comes along, and he's like, yeah, we was better. It's just like, all right, bro. All right, no one asked. Hey, it's the first time. Yeah, that's what it's like, man. You know, when you're young, especially when you're driving, bang a bunch of money in the tank, go out on the Friday night, you get paid on the Friday night, you look at your bank the next day, and you're like, shit, I've got to get through the rest of the month. Yo, Engie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Week 1 ball out, weeks 2, 3 ice suit for real. That's what it's like, man. That's what it's like. Well, like now, I just don't spend money, really. I really don't. That's why, like, when I spend on a video game, I don't really worry about it too much, because I, you know, the last big bit of money I've really spent was when I went abroad last year. Like, I just don't spend, well, I say that, you know, that I spent like 13 grand helping out a family member not long ago, which cleared out most of my savings. But, I just don't spend money, you know what I mean? I just don't. I just don't. I don't go out that much. When me and Rosie do go out, we don't go crazy either. You know, we just don't. Let's be honest, it's always a women fanboys. It's what it feels like nowadays, right? It is kind of what it feels like. Yeah, it's about 200 pulls, right? I think that's about 209, I think. Exactly right. Well, somewhere near that. Something like that. Well, exactly right, Errol. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's all fair to say, back in the day, the Genshin community could be toxic. And I'm sure there's still elements of the community now. The thing is, the Genshin community was so big, the minority was bigger, wasn't it? Compared to a lot of the other communities. So it always looked worse. And we all know there were some extreme examples, especially in CN, because they did some crazy shit. But nowadays, I don't know if it's just that most of them are just settled or have moved to women. I don't know. I don't often see. I'm sure it's happening. I'm sure it is. I know it is. I'm not even sure it is. I know for a fact it is. But it's just the one community I tend to see constantly attacking other games when they've not been asked is the WoW community. And it's sad to see, really. WoW doesn't need that kind of community either. It's a good game. You know what I mean? It's genuinely a good game, and it looks gorgeous. It always, I think that it's always a dick measuring contest with a lot of those sort of people. And of course, it's not the entire community. It's a very small minority. Maybe it's because the WoW community is a lot bigger now as well, so it sounds bigger, right? Maybe that's what it is, because it is a big community nowadays. Like, obviously, it's still dwarfed compared to Hoyo title, especially Star Rail and Genshin, but it's a pretty big community, and I think the WoW community is one of those communities. They're very active, aren't they? you know, you can have some communities that are smaller, but they're seen bigger because they're much more active, aren't they? And I think that's the Woowa community. They're an incredibly active community, which can lead to some really cool things, like really cool art, really cool community interactions, music, CCs even, cosplays, you know, all of the above, all the things you can think of, cool things that happen. But yeah, there just seems to be a lot of the other side of it as well. Like for me, when it comes to Arknights, I think for me personally, again, I'm a newer person to the place, right? The most negative things I've seen in the Arknights community, I think it's been towards Enfield, if I'm honest. Which, honestly, got no issues with people having issues with Enfield at all. And I'm not even talking about people in my community here, because I think we have fair conversations. There's people who like certain things. I think for the most part, we're quite fair about things, right? But, yeah, I think that's the worst I've seen of the Arknights community for me, is some definite elitism, right? But if that's the worst of it, I'm like, you know, I've seen a lot worse than a bit of elitism, you know? Because I think that just comes with a passion in the game. But passion can turn into negatives all the time, can't it? You know what I mean? Resident Bikehater calling out the Woo community. Did you see that comment on my video the other day? Bro was moaning that how can I like limp this low effort 2D PNG game. Enfield deserves all the hate for the writing. The thing is though, outside of the Arknights community, the hate that Enfield gets kind of isn't anything to do with the writing for the most part. I think most of the hate that it gets is kind of like unfiltered negativity because it's seen as competition, just like what we were used to get from certain sections of the Hoyo community. Do you know what I mean? Because I think the arguments around story stuff, fair arguments to have. Honestly, fair arguments to have. Genuinely fair arguments to have. Especially when, you know, like, you're going through stuff like Limbus at the minute. You're going through stuff like Babel and stuff like that. And you go like, there's a definite gap here. But 1.2 was brilliant, man. I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not at Arknights levels yet. And it's not at Limbus levels either. 1.2 was pretty solid though. Like, you can disagree. That could, obviously, this is from me. I think it was genuinely good. Genuinely good. Not even just an improvement. It was genuinely good. I think if you put 1.2 up against, and not to be like a Woowa player here, but I'm just trying to give a contemporary comparison against all the other 3D gachas, I think it hangs solidly within some of those stories. Might not be the top. I'm sure, you know, all of the games have probably got maybe something that peaks a little bit higher, but I think it was a solid patch. I think it could hang with the best of what the 3D games have got to offer. Not saying it's better, but I definitely think it could hang. That's for sure. Let's just do these stand-up pools, shall we? And then we'll get into our pools, yeah? We'll stop yapping. EF haters from OG Arknights, hate it for the story wall. EF only haters, hate it for the gacha factory, etc. Yeah. And then I think you've got the more sensible people who are like, they've got nuanced arguments, and then people coming at it, I just wish it had more repeatable content. I think that's its weakest point at the minute, right? But that's going to come. Like, most gacha games tend to suffer from that at the start, don't they? You know? I think that's a thing that happens all the time. Early Enfield is at early Arknights level. You reckon? I think the first few chapters for me, story-wise, was better in Arknights than Valley 4 specifically. But I'm just as invested in this world. I will say that. I think early writing issues aside in 1.0, the world's pulled me in. I'm invested. I'm in it. You know what I mean? I'm here. Enfield 80 standard gacha tribalism. There's AK fans that want more from Enfield. Yeah, and I think that's fair. I think that's fair to a degree. Like expectation. I do think there was an unwarranted level of a certain kind of expectation for Enfield, even after the developer said it's not going to be that, because you just got to understand that with Arknights is a book with stages in, right? You're always going to probably kind of have superior writing. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get a better story in something that's not a book, but the writing is typically going to be better in a book, really, isn't it? And that's what Arknights is at the end of the day. So like, I think you're always going to struggle to go up against something that's pretty much a fucking book. And obviously they are trying to appease to a larger audience as well. As it settles on, maybe we'll start to really find its path. You know, I do think some people aren't giving it a chance, but that's fair. At the end of the day, it's each person's prerogative to say, okay, I've given the game enough time now, not for me, and that's fair. I'll respect it. But I hate multis the entitlement to people, specifically those claiming GAK was peak from day one when it wasn't. It was a long time setup that paid off. I mean, that's fair as well. See, like, the thing for me, I genuinely was enjoying Arknights from day one. I think I'm a little bit different to everybody else in that regard. I was like, as soon as I started playing Arknights, I was like, I like this world, man. This is interesting to me. I kind of want to know what's going on. But maybe Enfield set me up for that, because Enfield really made me want to play. So, all right, let's do these stand-up pulls, and then we'll do these rerun pulls, guys. Maturity is a subjective thing. Yeah, I think sometimes, and I'm not arguing that Enfield is necessarily a mature title, but like, I think people do. Has he got blood? Is it gritty? Do people die? And they're like, that's mature then? Which, arguably, there can be mature themes, right? It's not something you want to be showing to a fucking child, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a mature story, right? Some of the most fancy-looking things that look objectively childlike and pretty can be incredibly mature, dark, gritty, all of the above. It's how it's tackled, right? Don't use all you're looking at. That's a good idea, you know. That's a good point. Probably should have waited more. It's alright, it's alright. We didn't cook. Conversation AK players aren't ready to have is that they are exactly the same as we were players when it comes to comparing the story of AK.
Here goes.
Elaborate. I think the first chapter was a little slow, but after I came back and reread it, I ended up liking it. And again, it's all each to their own, right? You know? It's like, I really like Babel. I think you said easy, right? You know, you're a little bit more cold on Babel, right? You know? I really enjoyed, obviously, Chapter 8, but I also really enjoyed Chapter 11. And when I said that to a lot of people were like, really? I was like, yeah, you know, it's each to their own, right? Each to their own. I've heard a bunch of people asking for nuance when they were actively asking for... Sorry, let me read that again. I've heard a bunch of people asking for nuance when what they were actually asking for was everyone actually has a secret evil side. Yeah, I've seen some of those conversations. Yeah. I've definitely seen some of those. Yeah, I've seen it. All right, let me go buy those tickets. And where were they? They were in the... Was it in the Quota Exchange? Yeah. All right, let's go grab these. We might as well grab these. Have we got anything else that we want to get out of here first? Nah. We'll snap these. All right, let's cop those. What new bundles have we got? Festive Brilliance. What does this give us? Temple. Okay, we don't need that. Confirm these. Fine. Let's do a couple of cheeky pulls then, shall we, guys? We got seven tickets for this then. So let's just start off with a temple, actually. Yeah, just go straight in for a temple there. May as well, haven't we? Spend 1,500 for the 7 tickets. Cheeky temple. Meaning there's annoying and toxic play screaming everywhere how peak it is. I don't know if I got that far, but I know what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. For me, I'm not bitter, but I do have a special... I find a special annoyance with the Wimmer community, I do. I must admit, like, out of all the communities, when I hear them chirping, I'm just like, yeah, you're the one that's annoying me the most. I don't know why. And it's not because I got dragged. I kind of felt like this beforehand, right? Like, this was pre me getting dragged. Which you did see some from my videos and my responses and comment sections to people as well. Yo, Reldon, what's going on, dude? I'm slow rolling EF, still have a bunch of side quests, and yeah, same here. I've got a bunch of missions to do, I have. In terms of patches, Enfield is still fresh, so there's lots of time for them to start playing around. Agree. I enjoy Babel in the moment, but I played it after finishing the Victoria arc, so I was sick to death of all the Sarkas are so sad and done dirty by fate. That's fair. That's fair. Again, it's totally subjective, right? It's totally subjective. I enjoy it. Cheeky Temple, let's go. 1,500, 7 tickets. Come on, me baby, bring her home. Come on. I'll take it early. I could do we going like a couple in though, because I'm at about 5,000 Arsenal tickets, so we need to get hyper lucky on the weapon. Let's go with that. Yes, bully the women community. Alright, let's do it. And don't get me wrong, I know some awesome people who are part of the Rubber community, right? I genuinely do. Some great CCs, some great community members. I met some awesome people through Rubber content. Genuinely did. Yeah.
End
Alright, that never happened. Ignore that. Never happened. Come on, Ardelia, listen to this guy. Oh, actually, with this, do I, when it comes to selecting on it, do I do it at the end? Just out of curiosity, do I do my selection at the end, right? Exactly. I wanna make sure. I need to log in and build me some more PT. Let's be upon you. You look not old. Yeah, I've just used 120 for the selector at the end. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, selector at 120. Whoever you want and when you get it. All right, sweet. All right, then, brilliant. Okay. All right, same. Yeah, I didn't get lucky with Ryoshu earlier, right? So I'm sure I'm gonna have to go all the way, right? Come on. Nice early 50-50 win. Okay, maybe not. Reminder, you don't get Arsenal tickets on this, do you not?
Why do I have to do this again?
No, you do. What do you mean just on the selector specifically, dear? Is that what you mean?
Miss Stella.
Alright, nice. I'll take some Jahi dupes actually. Alright, cool. Well, your balls 1 in 4, you gotta wait for the selector at 120. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Not 50-50, but yeah. It's just my nomenclature now. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. No 2,000 for the 6R. You mean specifically though? Yeah. Okay. Right. 10. Hi boys. I think we're it's looking a bit sus. It's looking a bit sus, chat. It's looking a bit sus. Alright, we got our urgent requirement. Go on. Just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. Forget it, just throw it in there and then we'll keep going and we'll just go ham. No? Okay, no worries. Come on, Ardelia. No blue glasses. Nah. Them here somewhere. Them on my desk somewhere. Actually, no, I don't want them. I got my... Oh, yeah, they are. Got my cup of tea. Free temple! Depan the man. Come on. Be nice. Be nice to me, yeah. Was it 30 to get the, dossier, yeah? Shit! You get a free temple. I know, right? Like, I'm getting a dossier as well for the next banner. Like, that's just such FOMO. Like, right? Why would they do that? That means I have to pull on a banner to get the free pulls on the next banner, even if I don't want either character. Like, why would they do that to me? Worst system ever, bro. Worst system ever. Hold on a second. That's when I'm at 736. So I'm almost at guaranteeing a weapon at least. Anyway, right? Oh, is it just 10? Is it? Oh, is it immediately? Oh, sweet. Okay. All right. I'll take that. But comment still stands about the dossier anyway. Fertilizing the soil with drop pods. I'm doing summer. Why are you balls sucking? Skill issue, bro? Skill issue. You know? Actual skill issue. That's what it is. It's a skill issue. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're talking about the 50-50s and stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's just totally like separate, right?
C7 skirmisher, fluorite.
Sits in a vacuum, pretty much, yeah. Okay, so... okay. She's working now. Bro's been working his black magic, indeed. No Gilberta for you. Yeah, as somebody who doesn't pull often as well. Like, I'll pick and choose my banners. Weapon currency is pretty scarce for me, full stop. How deep are we? Okay. 50 off, yeah? 50 off, boys. 17. Oh, man! That was our 80th anyway, so we're guaranteed the gamba. What's in the gamba? What's in the gamba chat? What's in the gamba chat? If we don't get Gibby, you know who we want. You know who we want if we don't get Gibby.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Estella.
Greetings, Administrator.
Oh, fuck off!
The name's Arknights.
This fucking Canadian geezer, bro.
Rhodes Island. My current focus
Mods.
is the
Ban him.
correlations between
Ban any mods. We ban him.
disasters and the ether side. I've heard about you for quite a while.
Yo,
Endman.
actually, I think the
so
women
many
community
questions
recently has
for
been doing
you.
God's work. Honestly, I think they've been doing God's work, and I think they're misunderstood. Actually,
Can I address you as my
what's
professor?
what's the file size of Wuthering Waves at the moment? It's not that big, is it? It's not that big, right? Right? Still got space on the hard drive. Fuck, man. Out of the whole banner, man, it had to be her. Right? Out of the whole banner, it had to be her. Are you kidding me? Like, honestly, I would have took a dupe for Pog. I would have took Levy all day long. Don't have her. I wanted Gibby. It would have to be the one unit I didn't want. A P1 does help. She's fine anyway, really, right? No, dupe's never bad, really, to be fair. But like, out of all of them, well, I would have took dupes on. Well, I would have took a dupe on Pog, and I would have rather have had Levy if I wasn't getting Gib. But yeah, I need 100 gigabyte to update it, so it's not a fucking hell. Jeez. All right, maybe let's not go that far then. Let's not go that far then. I'll get carried away now. Go through the stages of grief real quick here. Yeah, it's the gacha experience. I knew the potential where is that. Oh, I'm fine with it. I'll be in good stead for the next banner for Mifu. I haven't swiped for a while on the game actually. With the free pass this month, I spent no money, so you know we can swipe next patch if we have to. It's no biggie. Is it the next 10 or the next 20? Yeah, I did, yeah, Flick Show. Time to build DPS Ardelia. 100 gig for an update is crazy. Yeah, it's wild, man. Wooer's insane with the space, man. That shit's turning into Call of Duty, bro. Shit's straight up turning into Call of Duty, man. How much hard drive space you need? Yes. Yes. You going all the way for Mifu too? Bro, you need to stop. You need to stop, man. Here at Enfield will need that much space eventually. Maybe. I don't think so, just based on the engine, but potentially. I think that optimization's not a problem for this game at all, though, is it really? What's the size of this at the minute, anyway? What's the size of this at the moment? I don't even know, actually. You might be right. You might actually be right. And then we just get the selector, yeah. 55. Better off playing Crimson Desert or something. You need a separate SSD for we're alone.
Gotcha. Op Team Z7. My role is...
Okay. Designated. Designation permit acquired. Shimmery Moment designation permit has been sent to the valuable stash. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Only cost me, what? What was that? What was it? Like 60k? 60 odd K? I don't know how much it is. We need to try and get a weapon as well, don't we? We need to try and get a weapon as well. So where's he gone to? Is he gone to my, is it my valuable stash? Yeah. This is it, right? Wait. Oh, this is it. My bad. What's this then? Oh, it's my dossier. Okay. Fucking idiot. Okay. Yeah, baby. Man, it would have been nice to get Levy, though. Would have been nice to get Levy, honestly. Would have been nice. Picks I've never gotten an early rate up yet. Soup and Fangy all took me to 120. So, yeah, I was lucky with Tang Mono. You know, that cheeky temple. That cheeky temple was pretty nice. Come on, Pix, listen. Do more pulls. 30 more pulls. Imagine misclicking Ardelia, bro. That'd be painful, right? That'd be painful. Yeah, I would have took a. What's it? Ideal one would have been getting Levy and then getting Gibby, right? And that way, then the only unit I wouldn't have would be last, right? I think I've got everybody else, then, yeah. I think I have. First time operator recruitment rewards.
Hi there. Oh, you have the rosy scent of beautiful memories. Like
thank you.
An incomplete letter destined for a special place. I wonder where that might be.
Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Let's do weapon pulls then, shall we? We'll do those standard pulls as well. Yo, NRV! What's going on? It's a bargain. Permanent account damage. How can someone not have last right? I can give you one. Yeah, I ain't got her. Demo pulls for lava. I think he's back. OBS died on me. Shit the bed. Disconnected for a second. We should be back. Refresh. We pulled too hard, guys. Gibby's killed the stream, right? Gibby killed the stream. If he doesn't get the weapon somewhere with his pulls, then he could do the 30 pulls compromise. Even stream don't like you getting Gibby. He's alive. The machine spirit wants the 30. Alright, go on then. Let's go. Come on, 4% me. 4%. 4%. 4%. 4%. Ah. 4% my arse, man. 4% my arse. Oh shit, yeah, what am I doing? What am I pulling on a levy, man? I don't know why I'm pulling on levy. Don't ask me why I'm pulling on levy, chat. Don't ask me why I'm pulling on levy. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. We got pulls to spare. Do you know what though? Do we just go for levy as well? Do we risk it? Do we risk it, guys? Do we risk it? I'm kind of tempted. I do want to get levy as well. No, I can't. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Just gonna let you, Bernie. Nah, my brain clicked in then, as I was like, wait a minute. I don't know whether to. What the hell? Okay, I think we're back. OBS is shitting the bed. I think OBS dropping out's frazzling my brain, chat. Is he back? Let's do our what's it's a second as well. Should we do our standards? Should we do our 10 standards? Yeah, OBS is trolling me. 37 pulls up to you, so even OBS wants you to go all in. I'm kind of tempted, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of tempted, man. I am kind of tempted. Alright, let me double check, because I don't, this is Gibby's, right? I'm not 100% sure with Gibby. That's gotta be Gibby's, right? I don't even know with Gibby. Because, yeah, because that's obviously what's here. So there's our delete. This is Gibby's, right? The Swift Walker. I don't even know with Gibby. Because I never bothered with Gibby until I saw how good she was. Like I never. I think I played her in. I think I might have used her in the one of the tests actually. This one is Gibby's, yeah. Okay. Glorious Delivery or something. ET is yeah, Flawless. What is it called? Bro wants to see me in pain, doesn't he? Bro wants to see me in pain. No, it's not tempting enough. Thank you very much. Actually, it might be. I am kind of on the brink, man. Thank you very much for the super, though, dude. Appreciate you, casual. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, nature damage. Yeah, this is hers, right? This is hers. This is hers. P5 weapon is great. Thank you very much, so casual. Do it. Chat, you are bad influences, man. You are bad influences. Then again, though, last time chat said this. We got a banging temple, right? We got a banging temple. But with this banner being like it is, nah. I don't know. I don't know, boys and girls. I don't know, boys and girls. Alright. 4% me. 4% me. Fuck my life. Is Pix ignoring the dono? Why did somebody else donate as well? No. No, it's just casual, right? Yeah, I acknowledge that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll forever goad you into bad decisions. $37 pulls to a 6-star, it all depends. This guy. Come on. Come on. Nice and early. Nice and early. Man, the 555 again. The 555 again. Was that exactly the same banner? Oh, was that a scam? I swear to God, that looked like the same banner. Telling you. Come on, then. Yeah, Ryoshu burnt my luck, man. Ryoshu burnt my luck. Man, these are trash weapon pools. Holy shit. Bro, I can't believe burnt a 6-star on the wrong banner. Oh. Alright, come on then. Just the one. Man, my head is banging now, man. Head is banging. I do need as I said, guys, this weekend I'm having a break this weekend. I'm shagged. I'm shagged. I'm genuinely shagged. This week's been been a draining one. Hypergryph. Hypergryph. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Right? What are we doing here? The same weapon across 2 banners. You give me Ardelia. Right? Limber's company's over here trying to court me hard. You know? It's like, here, bro. Have a new unit, 30 pulls. We love you. Come back, play our game. You're out here, you know? You're out here pissing in my chips and telling me it's raining right now. Like, what are we doing? He's like Vengsack, true. I do use him as well, so. Whoa. Come on, man. 4% me. 4% me. I know, like, bro, I remember in the beta, like, getting that wrong screen. I remember in the beta getting that triple, and now I'm just getting shafted. Now I'm just getting shafted, man. Guys, it's, the pain's flustering me right now. The pain's flustering me right now. I can't think straight. I can't think straight. All the picks, 6-star picks, man. Well, not 6-star, but, you know. I think you can get a 6-star picks, to be fair. Did you get a fake fan playing another game? True. 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 Yo, Casual really did some fucking dark arts on me tonight. Not only he fucked my pulls, he's fucked my brain, bro. Bro's confuddled my ass, dude. Straight up. Straight up baffled me. I probably would have got it in the next pull as well, bro. Wasted it on another fucking... another banner. Alright, let's do this temple. Let's do this temple, shall we? Come on, give me last right, man. Give me last right, be nice. Give me last right. Casual hexes, yeah, for real, man. I'm telling ya. Bro's evil. Bro, straight up evil.
Endfield Crisis Team. I represent.
Excuse me. More Ardelia? No. No. You're gonna need to call an ambulance. Straight up, man. Telling ya. Come on. Come on. This is the one. Smell it. Smell it here. I'll smell it. This is the good stuff, okay? The good stuff's in here. I really, it's the truth, love Arknights. What is it that Saint said? That this is how you get the Enfield bots, right? Let's see if it works. I really like Arknights Endfield, because apparently that's supposed to make bots come to your channel, yeah. Maybe it works on luck as well. Maybe it works on luck as well. I don't know. That's what Zane said. And I've heard that dude's, like, usually on the money, to be fair. Right? From what I've heard. Come on, then. I love Tang Tang. That was one, yeah. Oh, bro. Oh my god. Dude. Okay, this is fucking mean. This is fucking mean, this is. It's actually mean. Not cool. Bad game. Bad game. Not gonna lie. We kind of fucked ourselves pulling on the wrong banner like a retard. I was in so much of a rush. I even doubled down. I was like, this is the one for a right. And then I pulled on it like an idiot. Like, bro, shouldn't have used a fucking sword, you fucking cretin. 2 secs. What is this for? What is this event? What is this event, chat? Curious use of Gilberta. What we got in here as well? What we're doing in this now? I'll have a look at these in a second. I guess, considering we're so deep, we need to do some pulls. We need to do some pulls, boys. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, lads. We gotta do some more pulls. It has to happen. It has to happen. We gotta go in, boys. It has to happen. Sending me Middle Eastern X's right now. Shit. Joker. Yo, just a casual, thank you very much for the Superman, guys. Can we get some love in the chat? Can we get some love in the chat? Dude, appreciate it. Thank you very much. You're a legend. Even though you are evil at the same time. Appreciate it. Alright, rip off the band-aids. Okay, go on then. Go on then. Come on. Give me the Arsenal tickets, man. Give me the Arsenal tickets. Curse of Ra type shit, you know. That 555 was it? That's good though. Arsenal tickets wise, anyway. How many Arsenal tickets is it for a 5-star now? I forgot.
Catcher.
Is it 200?
Oxy.
Ental of Up.
Greetings. I'm your operator from Rhodes Island. Codename Snowshine.
It's 200, right?
I'm a search and rescue expert specializing in
Yeah,
low
okay.
temperature operation.
Okay. Could have been much worse, right? Put us up to about, hold up. Solid, Bro, do you know what's the worst thing? I bet ya we would have got it in that pool that I wasted. I bet ya we would have got it in that pool that I wasted. Alright. Biggest fumble. Biggest fumble. Never fumbled so hard. Never fumbled so hard. Ooh. Come on, bring on lava cake. Bring on lava cake.
Oxy 7 skirmisher fluoride.
Give me pop. No.
To say?
Well,
No.
no. I want lava, obviously, but I'd take
about we
just
just
not
call it a
Ardelia. Just not Ardelia. Just not Ardelia. I can't get Ardelia. Can I get? I can, can't I? I can still get her again, right? Fuck. I wasn't sure if he got wiped off, but he doesn't, does he? Fuck yeah, now.
7 reporting for duty. I've studied her.
Captain Akakuri.
Bro, my brain's so
Operation
confuddled tonight.
Z7 reporting
I swear.
The operations.
Casual's hexes have melted my brain. I can't even think straight.
To do this again.
Ental of Opsy.
Oxy 7 skirmish. Oxy.
Greetings, Administrator. The name's Ardelia, and I'm a geologist from Rhodes Island. My current focus is the correlations between geological disasters and the ether side. I've heard about you for quite a while, Endman.
Bro.
I have so many questions for you. There's
What
something
the
else.
fuck?
Can I address you as my professor?
think I gotta go give Saint a tier 3 sub to say, yo, you was right, man. Enfield sucks. Enfield sucks. Why would anybody play this? Who would play this? You can't even write it, bro. Oh, I shouldn't have played Limber's Company today. I should have played Limber's Company today. Yo, Canis coming in with the 5 gifted, bro. Legend, man. Yo, appreciate it, dude. Yo, just a casual. Canis as well. Guys, let's get some dubs in the chat for Canis as well. And just a casual, man. You guys are... Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Legends. Bro, you can't write this. This has got to be one of... This is like... This is getting there. Right? I... Get fucking Ardelia twice. I'd do a brain dead thing and pull on fucking Levy's fucking banner. Don't know why I did that. I looked at it, confirmed it was her sig, and then pulled on it like... I don't know why I did that. And then this happens. Bro. Bro. Yo, Canis, dude, thank you very much for the gifted, man. Absolute legend. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Suffer. You guys are evil. You guys are fucking evil. Straight up. I've been pained. Bro, we nearly had 100,000 fucking horror barrel. Gone. Gone. Bro, I need to look both ways before crossing the road later or tomorrow. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful, man. My luck is wild right now. My luck is wild right now, bro. Ooh. I'm not even be happy about it. I can actually. I'm kind of excited. What's in there? What's in there? We're not at the guarantee though, are we? So... I have so much money here, just a little thank you. Oh, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot, that does. That means a lot. At least we've had a good time. Well, yeah, silver linings, right? Silver linings, you know. What? Oh, it's called Exemplar as well, yeah. No, no more Valiants. 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 I do like the look of this weapon though. No more Valiants. It has to be. It has to be. Yes, okay. This is it, right? Yeah. Oh my days. Is that the one? Is that hers? Is it? Hold on, I need to double check. I'm not even believing my eyes tonight. Yeah, it is, yeah. Delivery guaranteed, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. My days. It was that temple of blue on accident. Oh god, chat. Chat. What a painful pull session, man. What a pain. Down to 16k. 30 pulls left. 30 pulls left. Ooh. Obviously we got those as well, so not exactly. Ooh. I can't believe Ardelia, man. Like, she's overstayed her welcome massively. Overstayed her welcome massively. Can't believe it.
I heard your footsteps.
I heard your footsteps. I heard you coming, so I decided to give you 2 copies. Why not? Right? Why not? What'd you get for these? Talent friendly presence improved when the controlled operator touches the shadow of Mr. Dolly. Dolly also treats another allied operator with the lowest percentage of HP. Okay. What's a beat? Battle skill Dolly Rush improved. Consuming corrosion now applies physical susceptibility and art susceptibility to effects plus. Okay, that's actually not bad, really, is it? It's actually not bad at all. That's actually not bad at all. Okay, we need to get leveled up. I'm not gonna worry about leveling right now. I want to go and look at the new I'm gonna go look at the new area actually. Slap it on.
It doesn't matter which new weapon I'm getting. I'll just add a
What's the best
dash of arts.
the best
And
what's
look,
it goes?
It's floating in the
Well,
air.
I ain't gonna build it right now. We're gonna go check out the new area as well. Let's have a look at this a second as well. What's this? What's the deal with this? Is this gift box Castell? What's this? Bro, I love seeing Amia in this. You know, I really do love seeing her in this. Let's just check that pot 3. You guys just rubbing it in, yeah. You weren't interested at where she didn't want to give you the best. We might never just chat when they ask for more pulls. You know what's funny though? The 2 times in Enfield where people have asked for pulls, we've got kind of lucky. The pot wasn't exactly what we wanted, but still, early 6-star, right? It's just okay, what are we doing this time? Oh, this, you know what I was saying before? When I, we've already scuffed it up. When I said, Solo 11 and Rise had something similar, it was literally this. It was literally this. We've got the wobbliest tower. Oh, how many did you get? Oh, I thought you'd only get 1. Is it just one of them again? You don't get any more for going higher? You're not getting any more for going higher? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, whatever. Is that it? Yeah. Done, right? Let's, which is taking me to the new area. It's the curious case. So Chianchi pillars have been steadily applied to various areas of wheeling. This, do I want to be just go straight to my missions and find it in there? That's the situation near the test area. This is what we're doing, yeah. Is this the new area here, yeah? Yeah, I'll sort that out. Off stream. I claim the other reward. It was just what was it just now? It was just a profile picture, wasn't it?
Hey, I sense danger.
Our unit optimal.
All variables within estimates.
I need to whip Gibby out in a second though, because I've heard she's got a good dash, yeah. I've heard she's got a good dash.
Captain Mifu put me here specifically to keep
what a
folks
full session,
out
man.
of this area.
Holy cow. I thought I had an headache
Just
before I've
listen
gone on
to your old
stream.
man and turn back, all right?
The fuck? We're doing quest. I'm just gonna get to the new area. I'm not gonna be on long for tonight, man. Like, I feel like crap, honestly, I do. I genuinely feel like crap tonight. Said it'd probably be like an hour and 30-minute stream, 2 hours max.
But I'm not just some outsider. I've been doing research here for years.
Dash is cool but slow. Yeah, I'm still mad with Ross's dash. I don't know what the hell, like... I would, honestly, next survey, I'm gonna put, can you please improve Ross's dash? It's not gonna affect the game. Can she look cool, please? Can she just look cool? You know, compared to like, Zhuang, it's nothing. You know, Helga's got a great dash as well. And you've got Rossi, this incredibly mobile character. And I'm not even joking here, I'm being genuinely serious. Like, you've got this really mobile character that it's like got real, agile attacks and everything. And her dash is so lame. Like, I just, it actually annoys me. It annoys me more than just the casuals hexes that he puts on me. But it honestly, genuinely annoys me. It's like, why? What? I don't get that, right? You know, they could have done now, I don't know if it's to do with a model or what, but they could have done a really cool, like, you know, like flip or jumping down onto all fours or something. Like it could have been really cool, right? And then they just gave us, you know, it's just like, what the hell's that?
Still not happening.
Yeah, bro. Okay.
Flight inside isn't something you can handle.
Okay.
Once the Tianxia have cleared it out,
Cameraman
then you
doing
can
his
go
job again.
back to your research.
Yo, the cameraman's MVP in Enfield, yeah. Cameraman's straight up the MVP.
But by then, they might already be.
Who's they? What's it doing tonight, dude? Are we back? Are we still gone? Are we back? I think we're back. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Refresh. Refresh. Refresh just in case. OBS. Poop in the bed. You still there, guys? We're back. Okay. Yeah, OBS is being real freaky tonight. OBS ain't dealing with the angles very well. It's too much. It's too much. Be careful what your suggestion picks, otherwise Todd will accuse you of goonabait. They already gave a special animation for walking and sprinting, ziplining, so giving a dash a bit too much. Do you honestly believe that, Rosandro? You can't believe that, surely, right? No, I do appreciate the walking animation. But come on now. It's not too much, right? Not too much. Yeah, bro, the hex is powerful tonight, man. Fucking Casual whipped out the voodoo fucking dolls tonight, bro. Hell yeah. I was sticking fucking pins in them and everything. Have you guys ever seen Weapons? You guys ever seen Weapons? He did something like that, man, tonight. Casual did. He had a bowl of water, right? He got a stick. He wrapped a bit of more something of mine belonging to me around the stick. He cut his hand with the stick, and then he snapped the stick, right? And then boom, I'm fucked. I'm cooked.
Did you hear about the blight tide affecting the test area too?
Don't spoil. It's out. That's not a
I
spoiler.
was just saying, the situation here is really bad.
Good film though. You should watch that film. You should watch it, man. It's good. Be cool to have a special dash. What part did he wrap around the stick? I don't know, if I'm honest.
Lou, you're still a Tianxia
Couldn't have been good,
disciple.
though.
Stay put right here, and let the Tianxia and the Administrator handle
Cool to have a
this.
special dash, and if anyone had a special dash and it's not special anymore. I want a special dash. He deserves a special dash, man.
I can handle it. I know the paths inside well. I know how to avoid the blight. Please, just let me in. I promise. Nothing will go wrong.
She's quite cute, isn't she? She's actually quite cute.
Lou, don't make this hard for me.
Yes, I need to
The
watch Project Hail
situation's
Mary.
too risky
Yes.
right now. If something happens to you in there, I really won't be able to explain it.
I do want to see that film.
What am I supposed to do? Blockhead and the others?
I need to go adulting for a bit. How much longer are you streaming? It's not going to be a long stream. I'm not going to be live much longer, to be fair, T. I'll be honest. I need an early night tonight. I really do. I'm shattered, man. Mary was so good. I loved it. Is he good, is he? Yeah, I really want to see. I need to take care. Oh. It's because I got an auto. Why did Uncle just call you the administrator? You're the one from the books? That's amazing. Now I have hope. I really like her design. Dude, we need more 4-stars, don't we? I love her design. I really like her design, actually. I'm Liu Liangjiang, a Tianxi disciple in the test area. Good chance she'll be done when I come back then, so I'll bid everyone. No worries. Appreciate you, T. Thanks for stopping by. Probably see you tomorrow or something. Yeah, so, sorry it's not going to be a long stream tonight. I do want to grind some Enfield, but I just need an early night, lads. I really do. That's why I'm having the weekend this weekend. I plan to anyway. And then make it on. Please help me out. Just let me in.
Edmund, Lou, don't tell me that you're still...
Or we get a opt-in from Wuling or something for the next 4 stars. Yeah, I'd take those dudes. What are those dudes now? What's that team? You know, the special ops team. The dudes who wear the masks. Oh, they're quite cool, actually. I wouldn't mind each, like, arc getting 4 stars that are, like, that 4 stars for that area. And they have a theme. And they're all kind of, you know, kind of the 4 stars look that we got originally. And having, like, 4 stars that kind of have a theme to them. You know? I'd like to see something like that. I hope we get, yeah, I like how many teams work, great with 4 stars, let's hope they add more in the future, yeah, definitely. No, it's not that long, you can complete it in 1 to 2 hours if you stop to explore. Yeah, I'm honestly not going to be live that long, like, which I feel bad, because obviously, a few people have gifted memberships and supers as well, which, I know that was you guys enjoying my pain. But I hate having short streams when people, donate and stuff for. Yeah, I said at the start, I can't be up late tonight, man. It's like 9:20 tonight now, and I just feel rotten, lads. I do. I'm just run down, man. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
like, I'm not ill or anything. I just, you know, I've been burning the candle at both ends this last 2 weeks, and I'm still, even though like I'm fine, right? I'm genuinely fine, and I've pretty much recovered. I have just like had surgery, you know, so. I don't worry about it, Canny, so I'm terrible as well. You've seen me in Discord, man, constantly. You got our word, we'll keep her safe.
Alright. How about 1 hour? Any longer and I can't cover for you.
Only 1? Can't we please just...
Lou, if you keep haggling, you won't even get the hour.
Okay. 1 hour it is.
Just a heads up. The blight in this area is no joke. You better make sure you're fully prepped before going in.
Do we need heavy Gironite for this? Certain areas in Wuling have super active blight. Spraying these blight masses with liquid heavy Gironite is a more effective way to clean them. Liquid heavy Gironite can be... Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need to fill some bottles up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some filled up, man. I'm pretty sure I have some filled up. Not filled.
Liquid heavy Chironite.
But I got clean water.
Can neutralize this stuff.
I need to get some bootles. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'd... Bring 200 heavy with you, yeah? I'm sure I've got my heavy, I'm sure I've got some bottles full. Okay, yeah, this is filled with heavy. Bro, stop fucking moving. Can I use all the different styles bottles? Can't I? Right. You're saying I need 200 though, yeah. Let me take some bottles actually. Hold up. Take some empty bottles. I've got any empties. It's at the marker, I think I've got it at, yeah. And he's gonna last very long. How's it you fill it up off this shit now? You just... That's it, yeah. Are you saying I need about 200, yeah? That should cover me, right? Should be enough, right? Should be enough. Get a few more bottles. Just in case. Got no, no more empties. You know when a bottle's filled with something, can I just exchange the solution in there by dragging that into there? Will it exchange the solution? Will it actually work? I don't think it will it? Does it? They need to be empty, yeah. 150 to 200 should be enough. Let's have a look. We can come back. We can come back. I'm too out of it tonight to care. If I'm honest, I'm not gonna lie. We'll work with what we got, boys. We'll work with what we got. We'll be efficient, he says. Pigs, clean your inventory. It's an artist's inventory, bro. It's an artist's inventory. You know? Oh, you need another tank.
I'll leave that side to you.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna have to go kick these guys' ass first. Probably could have got away with not fighting them, but...
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Well, get away with that, you reckon? No chance.
Believe it, Edmund. Victory will be ours.
That's it, innit? Worst case scenario, we just
Only liquid heavy Shiranite can neutralize this stuff.
Is that the call there? Yeah, we're right, we should be alright. We should be alright, boys. We should be alright, boys. Ooh, this area looks pretty. How's the stream looking as well, guys? The gameplay looking smooth.
All this blight? There's still a haunting beauty to this place.
Haunting beauty? What do you mean? That's just straight up gorgeous.
If I wasn't so worried about them, I would never have come back here alone.
Well, that's a really nice location, actually, isn't it? That's genuinely really pretty. Yeah, this game is gorgeous sometimes. Actually, all of the time. But like sometimes, genuinely can't help but just stop and be like, damn. We got this all for free. You know? This, and I know it's a gacha game. Like, this is free. I can't believe, like, how much hate Enfield gets sometimes. Like, this game's gorgeous. I know that doesn't make a good game, I know that, right? But can't help but say, it's just beautiful. Stunning. She's gorgeous, yeah. Audio's good as well here. Oh, I love this area. Dude, this game just, like, makes me so excited for the future areas. Because, like, Wuling is stunning. It's got to be, like, one of the best, not if not best looking place we've ever got to explore in gacha games. And it just makes me so excited for the environments that they're going to cook up in the future. Like, you know, even if it's just from a visual point, if you're not interested in Arknights Endfield, right, to be like, you know, I ain't even going to bother collecting them to me. No, you could not be excited to be like, wow, I can't wait to see what they've got to offer, because this is beautiful.
Whoa, what are those guys doing?
I have an issue with desert areas in games feeling the same, I really are, but yeah, desert areas are renowned for being really difficult to make good. You know, it's a problem, right? Most desert areas in games are the least interesting areas, really, right?
Oh, don't go overboard now.
I can't wait to see potentially more snowy areas as well, and what they might cook up with that sort of stuff as well. just beautiful. It really is. I actually kind of took it back a little bit. Like, obviously, I know this game's gorgeous, but I think. Do you know what I think as well? It's like they did it with Wuling, right? Do you remember the introduction to Wuling? It was done so well, right? In terms of like the visual part of it, the visual introduction and leading you through the environment into the. It felt really good. They're cooking quite hard with this as well. You know, it doesn't feel like it's just one of those over a cliff, big area, you're down, and then it's kind of over. It feels like you're winding through a really gorgeous place. Yeah, I like that as well, not Momo, yeah. And the text comes in like...
These township pillars are very
what was the area before? You want to be on top of the
different model?
They
look more like trees that have taken root here.
What do you mean where that was? The abyss, like whatever that was called. I don't know what it's called now. That would be kind of cool to see, yeah. Like this character's design, you know.
Type C auxiliary pillars. They support the main Type C Tianxia pillars. The models you saw outside are newer versions, developed based on this research. But unlike other auxiliary pillars, these Type C models require a core module to function. The core modules detach from the pillars on a regular schedule. They then patrol the area for a while before returning. They monitor depth readings during their patrols. If they encounter blood
yo, give that cameraman a raise.
They'll initiate elimination protocols on their own.
Oh, wow! They can do all that? These core modules are really something.
Right. But then I started getting abnormal depth alerts from them. Their locators also show they've been stuck in an area away from the Type C auxiliary pillars. They must have run into light they couldn't handle, or some other kind of trouble.
So, you wanted to return to retrieve those core modules?
That's right. I've been doing research alongside them the whole time. They're like my partners. They've helped me so much. Great. The charging tracks are still intact. The core modules usually patrol along these tracks. Normally a blight barrier like this wouldn't stop them. We trained them to learn all sorts of protocols during testing, and eliminating these barriers was one of them. But the current depth readings are way beyond anything in the normal test parameters. Honestly, I'm really worried about their conditions.
No wonder you were in such a hurry. Let's go find those core modules now.
Based. Get toys. Makes me happy.
Hey.
Have a little look around a sec. Can't wait to play these on Vulcan after.
Collapsed. Yeah, probably the blight. We'll have to go down this way and circle back from the other side.
What's that? Oh, I remember seeing those things. What the fuck are they? It's better be somewhere here, right?
Blockhead! Oh, there you are, finally!
Oh, it's pretty cute.
He's kind of
I
cute.
was wondering earlier.
He's kind of cute.
Who gave it that name?
That was me. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? All right, Blockhead. You remember how to do your job, right? Good job. Its internal systems are still functional. It's back on on the tracks now. It should make it back to the Type C auxiliary pillar without any trouble.
You handled that very deftly. It looks
Well,
like
she'll
you
see on
must have
Enfield when
performed
Fem Rovers
maintenance
VA
on these
gets
core
more lines in
modules
Enfield than we
many
were.
times before.
Yeah, after working with them for so long, you just sort of pick it up along the way.
Okay, I was,
Looks like
I'm
the
enamored
barrier
with my
elimination
surroundings.
function is still online too. Perfect.
I really do wish we had a night and day cycle in this game, though. It's definitely missing it, right? Definitely missing a night and day cycle. All of those little lizard frog things. It's actually cute. Oh man, just imagine having this as a little seating area. Holy cow. Damn. See, I think as well, going for the semi-open world look, as design, sorry, should I say. I think benefits the game in general. But I think it also massively benefits the vistas, right? The horizons, the what they can do with, like, you know, the verticality in, like, the surrounding mountains around Wuling and stuff, that, like, we just probably wouldn't get this sort of sense of scale if we could just run over it to everything. I think it's a major positive for me personally. I think a big part of the optimization, not doing a dynamic lighting you'd need with a day-night cycle. Maybe, yeah, probably is a lot less resource intensive not having that, right? Yeah, it's a good point actually. I tried to persuade them. There's no pressing need to adopt such light-hearted designs for the core module. Sure, young people like cute things, it's something I can respect. But picture this. If we were to miniaturize this set of equipment and use it for the blight elimination at the front lines or some other places, do you know how it would look like? Imagine fully armed and outfitted Yinglung soldiers with those green beanie things hopping and prancing around. Don't call me an old dolt. Less than 5 years apart. And the problem is making it so cute is if it gets destroyed, you know? Is that, like, you know, you feel bad then, don't you? You feel guilty. Doing all right with you tonight, right? We might end up having to go get a little refill, but we're doing all right at the moment. Nah, we can't make that, can we? We can't make that. Oh. Too close. You ran 50 to 75 during the quest as well.
Oh, I think I get it now. This little guy's principal is kind of like a cleaning robot.
Oh shit, yeah it is. Look, yeah it is. That is the main tower in Wuling, right? Yeah, that's sick. Oh, is it the wall behind me? Yeah. Probably makes, yeah, okay, yeah. I've never had that before, actually. an old core in here. So just clear the entire thing. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Right at the back. And we wasted a bit there. I ran an in-depth analysis of recent Originium slug fecal samples and actually found some Gironite within them. This means we are very close to success. Living organisms can serve as intermediate carriers to help Gironite dispersion. Our plan of creating a blight-free zone actually has a chance to succeed. Now the question is, what type of creature should we use for dispersal? I believe we should admit quickly that the only Originium slugs with their extreme resilience has a chance to achieve success for our project. As for the burden beasts, howler beasts and raker beasts we have in the park, I recommend releasing them back into the wilderness. Slugs helping out, man. You know? About time. Can't wait for the monster to catch ya. Oh, well, nice. Fucking joint me away from a little pickup. Cheers, bruh.
Endman?
Why the core module docks with the Type C auxiliary pillar?
What is it? Does something seem off?
Oh, it's just feels strangely familiar.
These Type C auxiliary pillars and their core modules were created before the Endman awakened. In theory, you shouldn't have seen their operation before.
That's what's so strange. It's not like I've seen it before. It's more like I felt it. That's great.
Wait a second. The core module.
It's
You used Originium arts to rewrite the entire Type C auxiliary pillar system? You can actually do that? That's incredible! I tried bypassing the permissions before, but the pillars always rejected my access.
well, I'm kind of special like that.
Why did the pillar just eject the core module's kernel to you? Is it because you rewrote the system?
Hey! The path is open! Did the system just come back online?
Perhaps the Endman really does have a unique connection to these Type C auxiliary pillars and core modules.
So, when we get to the next pillar, do you think we could try it again? Just see if it was
Rock
just
power's
a
activated.
coincidence or...
I was just driving off from work and picks acquainted me to the old lady from weapons that me choking on. Straight up, bro, man. I'm telling you, man. Did me dirty. It's over, is it? Oh, we're back there. Okay. The big old loop-de-loop, didn't we? I really would like her as a 4-star. I know it's not going to happen, like, well, I really do like her design. I think it's so, like, you know, natural to, it works with Wuling as well for me, because obviously there's a big health factor to the city, isn't it? Like, we learned that with Zhuang, that they wanted that when they built the city, so, like, it makes sense seeing people dressed up like that around Wuling as well, right? And I just think, I think her design's really, really nice. It just works. I really like her design. I genuinely would love her as a 4-star. Or at least get something like that for some 4-stars.
Could that little guy over there be...
That's Scaredy Pants!
Circuit amplified.
This is when the Zhuang team shows its weaknesses, right? When you're fighting little piddly mobs like this, where you can't really
through strong teamwork.
Everyone has been indispensable.
use her properly.
It's called Scaredy Pants? It's actually trembling.
Oh,
Take
come
it
on, don't do
easy,
this to me.
everyone. It startles really easily.
The tracks in this area seem to be completely destroyed.
Yeah, they were scheduled for renovation.
Please don't do this to me. I know it's an inanimate object, but like... Look how cute it is. Hang you when you can't stack a sword, Sag, right? She's a bit impotent for things like that.
Hey, it's me! Don't run! Oh, we have to catch it. If it keeps panicking like this, it might damage itself.
Put Abby back in. Oh, look at him. I love exploring and just walking around in this game. It's gorgeous. It really is such a pleasant experience, this game is.
All the core modules have their own personalities like this?
Every time I get back on this game, it just reminds me how much I,
Hey! Scaredy pants! Where do you think
Aw.
you're going?
Come on, bro. It's all good.
At times like this, just a gentle pat on its head is all it takes to calm it right down.
You got this.
No, there are
You got this.
too. You guys are amazing. I'm sure you can handle them.
You got this, little man.
Sterilize this area!
Really good wallpaper material. Stop bullying him, bro. Come on now. No need for that.
I pray that the land accepts you all.
You can stop trembling now. We're safe. Forward.
Do you know another thing as well with this game? You know with Fang Yi? When I first saw her, I was like, waist up. Perfect. Beautiful. Love her design. Like, I'm a big fan of Fang Yi. Waist down, you know the whole spring onion memes and all that. But I've really come to appreciate her design. I'm actually, I like it. I like her pants, as you North Americans would say. I like her trousers. I do. I've come to actually really appreciate her as a character. It was a grower. Definitely a grower for me.
There, there.
Pantaloons.
We're safe.
And pants. Can I spray him with Gilberta? Will that work? Yeah, right. Might work, yeah. We. I shouldn't have wasted that much on him. Pants are doing the duty. They are panting. They are panting. The pants are panting. Bill's rising up, right? I'll do. Right, I really need to clean out my inventory, man. I really do. I want that battery. Yeah, whatever. I need to get to a TP point. Oh, look at this. Plant cultivation. What was this? Research seems successful for now. However, giving Gironite plant growth models and environmental dispersal mechanisms may be quite a challenge. We still have issues in the algorithmic scripts. After all, plants tend to be phototropic, but not Gironite. If we were to simplify this, we should consider how plant growth models could be integrated with the Originum arts. We need a navigator with better stability and agility. The Longius. Yo, this is Amir's ancestors right here, yeah. This is Amir's ancestors, right? Adds a whole new meaning when you see him strung up now. Environmental adaptability of Longius. These are words written on the sign. Yeah, it could be a different one, yeah.
Leave this one to me. Oh, I'll leave it to you then.
Bro, Arknight got clapped. What the fuck?
Futile struggle. You can't escape this.
Oh yeah, could be a different bunny, yeah. This is true, this is true. Oh, Rose dead.
A definitive outcome achieved through.
Right, Arknight just tanked now.
Keep you safe.
Hey, Scaredy Pants! Where do you think you're going?
Oh. Damn, dude. I want to look good. I want to look good. The Emerald Monument with these guys is actually really fun, not gonna lie. Purposely left the red dude alive just to see how many can spawn and end up losing count because really does he just continually keep going? It's gotta have a limit, right? I mean, I might actually try that myself, actually. I'm curious to see how many can pop up. Because if you're getting down to low health, they spawn quicker as well, don't they? I just blacked him hard, dude. Was a lot. That's cool.
There. It's okay now. You're safe.
Don't be scared, little guy. They're just a few bugs.
I spotted up. Awaken.
Circuit amplified.
Circuit amplified. We could roll Gibby into this team, couldn't we, actually? Let me get a level, though. I like using my boy Anto, though, man. Ever since the Patriot days, I feel like bro deserves a spot. You know? That epic double dodge. I think he just deserves a spot, man. Dude's ancestors paid his dues. Paid it forward for him. Okay, that's cool.
A hush of thunder, a streak of rain.
The slight scare. It needs some serious comforting.
I love that sound. So satisfying.
You can stop trembling now. We're safe.
Look, we're the same. Same as this. Anto's good, yeah.
Why is it taking such a huge detour? Does it actually know where
Can't
it's
disappoint his
going?
former self. Dude, I still remember that though, man. Such a great moment that was on the Patriot fight. It was such a fun fight that was. What's this? Mineral distribution also influences Gironite dispersal. These are words written on the sign. What's that? With Amethyst, Ferrium, and Cuprium. You wanting Patriot Artillery is still kind of insane. Yeah, it's a real fun time. Don't get me wrong, I'm still absolutely loving Arknights, but there was some fun streams, fun clears, man. You know, genuinely exciting gaming sessions they were. Bro, is there a? I need a. Oh, there's one not far from here. I need to hit that up, dude. So originally this was by far the best. It's really good looking, right? It is. It's really good looking. Not only is it like a visual feast, it's layout and it's in its design. Then again, though, the environmental designers in this game have been cooking since day dot, haven't they? They really have. Those guys need a pay rise, man. Genuinely. They've been absolutely smashing it. Okay, I've been to sit here, yeah. Oh, dude, that was a legendary episode of Simpsons back in the day. When they find him at the end, and he's like, "I come in." He's like, I can't remember what they say now. He's come to this. He's come to kill it. Get him or something. Or is it, he's come in peace. Get him. You think he's an alien, don't they?
Home sweet home. Go on.
Want to give it another try, Inman? See if it jogs your memory any further?
That's it. I bring you love, yeah.
Scaredy Pants handed its kernel to you, too. It really seems like there's some kind of connection with you. But what could it be?
Are there any other core modules left around
That's what
here?
it is.
Just
I'm the
one
MC.
more. But that core module is not very healthy.
Not very healthy?
Yeah. It burns through energy way too fast. I've tried
Right,
everything,
Errol.
but nothing's helped improve
She looks
its
so good.
efficiency.
I'm a real big fan of her.
Oh, it must have had a really tough time.
Uh-huh. It's always running on empty. Sluggish. It just can't cope with normal operating
These guys need to
conditions.
throw some skins at us as well.
So I gave it a name.
These
I call
guys
it
need to throw some
Sniffles.
skins at us.
I just hope it's holding up okay.
Yeah, this year.
Is that the love between a man and a woman, or the love of a man for a fine Cuban cigar?
I bring you love.
It's
bringing love. Don't let it get away.
Break its legs.
It's bringing love. Don't let it get away. Break its legs. Here 8. Oh, that's a nice view. That's a really nice view, isn't it? We're ruling. Gosh. Genuinely quite breathtaking. Look at the other pole of the gas giant. What's going on at the other pole of the gas giant? Is it just the light coming from the star? Oh. Is there something happening on the pole of the gas giant as well? Which I know obviously a bit different because it's a gas giant, right? But, interesting.
Ah, the entrance controls are over there.
The skins are OG Arknights level in EF with eating good, yeah. Maybe a magnetic storm like Jupiter and Saturn. Potentially, yeah. Potentially. Yeah, it's is it Jupiter that has the like the obviously I know you got the massive storm in Jupiter. But is it Jupiter has the ones on the poles? It's like 5 or 6 like rotating around a larger one in the middle of the pole as well. Or is that on Saturn? I can't remember.
Some Orleans suddenly move away when we approach. Why? Can it be some form of energy-based repulsion?
Your mum so fascinated that gas giant. Even Sky's an AK got low. We were just at different moons for even reason why. Now, I'm just curious, like, just really stands out, doesn't he? Like, they've made a real point of making that pole stand out. Just interesting. Is it Saturn that has it? Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, gas giants, fascinating things, aren't they?
Everyone, just look! How adorable!
Isn't this just a
Pretty much failed stars, really.
Wait, hold on. You pulled it off? Shiranite microbots?
Not entirely yet. Right now, these underwater Shiranite microbots can't operate for more than 10 minutes at a time. After 10 minutes, they just fall apart in the water.
But the future looks promising.
Oh, think about that stuff sometimes. Have you ever watched them silly videos on YouTube sometimes? Where it's like, this is what it'd look like if, obviously, the gravity factor would be different, but this is what it'd look like if the moon was replaced with this planet and whatever. And it does, man. It's like, I wonder if ever in the lifespan of humanity. Now, obviously, we'll get to Mars and stuff, right? So obviously humans will wake up to a different sunset and a different skyline, if you will. But I wonder if we ever will get to that point where we potentially do arrive at a new solar system. You know, whether that's just like something like Proxima Centauri or something like that, or we do potentially break what we now know as a law of physics, you know, in terms of potentially being able to go faster than the speed of light, or we learn how to traverse space in some other form, right? That some humans in the distant future will wake up to a skyline like that one day, you know? Not in your lifetime. You might see a colony in our lifetime, but that's probably about it. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, we ain't gonna see us out of this solar system for a long time, if ever. You know what I mean? Like, as humans, we may never get out of our own solar system ever. You know, when you consider the size of things like the Oort cloud and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we'll have some sort of you know, colony on Mars, I think, or the start of a colony on Mars in the next 10 to 20 years. I think we will. Something at least, anyway. Charging track is made of energy panels. Broken energy panels are red, and Sniffles cannot move across them. Use the jet drones to spray the broken energy panels with liquid uranite or liquid heavy uranite to repair and reactivate them. Sniffles will be able to move across them. Okay.
The energy panels seem to be faulty.
Maybe ask Kristen.
The only way to reactivate them
She's
is
still maybe out there.
Shirenite.
There's 2 moons around Saturn, and potentially habitable, and Saturn would be pretty huge. Yeah, the problem there, though, is the radiation that emits from those planets, right? I do believe one of the moons around Saturn, I don't remember if it's Europa or the other one. I think it actually sits just further enough away that it doesn't pass into the heavy radioactive belt of Saturn, right? Yeah, it's just things like the laws of physics, right? With our current understanding of physics, matter can't travel faster than the speed of light, can he? So, and then you have to take into the account of time dilation when you start going faster than the speed of light as well. Like somebody who travelled faster than the speed of light to somewhere and come back, like everybody they knew would be dead. Do you know what I mean? Because the faster you get to the speed of light, the slower time moves for you, right?
Every single panel here is dead. I'm really sorry to trouble you, but can you help me?
Not just information as well, can't go faster. Oh, yeah. Obviously, that's with our current understanding. Who knows? You know, we're already starting to potentially assume some of our ideas around, like, the Big Bang and stuff, because they are just ideas, right? You know, there's a lot of growing ideas around different things. Like, there's a growing thing now of the belief that we potentially, like, looking at the way they expected a lot of things to be rotating in the universe are kind of not. There's a lot of growing theories now of this idea that we are within a black hole itself, right?
Oh, you've used them before?
The time dilation happens getting closer to the speed of light, not going faster than it. Well, yeah, but you gotta approach that speed, and our ability to get to the speed of light, to get near of it, would probably be something where we would just use that potential inertia to get us close to, right? We, like, I don't think we're ever going to create something like a warp drive, so to speak. Who knows, though? Who knows? You know? Who knows? Maybe one day. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm cooked. Gonna done it. Maybe one day we'll have a you know, a federation in space and whatever. Probably not. We'll probably nuke ourselves before that happens. You know?
Some Orleans suddenly move away when we approach. Why?
Did this one go up or did that? Didn't he?
Sniffles is blocked.
Is Enfield the only group of spaceships in? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Is it? More guys in chat. Isn't the nearest star about 4 light years away? Yeah, I think it's about that. Proxima Centauri, right? Yeah, it's about that. I think, like, just to get outside, like, I think the Oort cloud is about 2/3 of a light year, right? You obviously you get to the edge of the solar system, and then you get the belt, the Kuiper belt, and then you've got the Oort cloud. I think they're like what's considered like, obviously that's it, you're into interstellar space then. But what's considered like the parameter of like the sun's gravitational well, once you know the gravity of the sun gives way to the gravity of objects outside. I'm sure that's like 1.5 light years, right? Something like that. Like the idea of just like technically getting out our own solar system's far beyond us, and probably far like we'll stay like that forever. Okay, I can't even blast it away then. I hit that while that's there? Can't, can I? I'm gonna waste too much. No. I guess I'm gonna need to get a core over here, yeah. Yeah. It's I find it fascinating. It's like, obviously, there's people who study this sort of stuff all their life, but it's just bigger than the brain's capabilities and to think about some of this stuff. Obviously, you know, you can use maths, but I mean, the attempt to picture it, we attempt to picture things in our brain, right? It's just, it's right, we're right, chat, we're right. Yeah, I think our best bet really is potentially to have you know, like civilization ships, right, where people would be born, live, and die, and you'd have multiple generations. If we could potentially make that work and have a ship that travels at sub-light speed over, you know, get it as fast as we could potentially go, and you'd have generations upon generations of people. I mean, that's like our only potential thing. Or if we ever come up with, you know, advanced enough AI and had people literally going into stasis, if we was ever able to get to that level of technology where we could get humans going to sleep, surviving, and coming back out on the other end, right? Am I dropping these down then? Oh, he's around the other side, didn't he? Yeah, it's the energy output, like, you know, one, it's the technology to potentially do that, but then it's the energy output as well, isn't it? Oh! Ready, bro? Ready, bro? If we had engines that could push us near light speed, a human's body would have a really rough time trying to handle those forces. Well, yeah, to be, as you say, to be when you accelerate. Like, if you had something that went from, you know, 0 to 99%, that's a different thing, right? Then, you know, that'd require some potential, you know, pseudo technology like you'd have in Star Trek, right, with inertial dampers and stuff, right, that would mitigate that sort of stuff, right? But yeah, when it comes to normal thrust, our ideas of thrust is that's typically the way you get gravity, potentially, right, as well. In our theory of ships is kind of like in the Expanse, right? You go burn, you get gravity from that, you know, potentially have a point where a ship meets a potential pain. I'm like talking, you know, stuff within the solar system. Ship would flip over, reverse burn, and you've got gravity on the burn on the way in then, right? So that's one of the big factors as well, isn't he? He's being under 0G for a long period of time. He's not something the body's built for. Well, yeah, it's not even just a planet, right? It's like, it's the sun. You know, we're spinning around a sun that's traveling through space in a galaxy that's also traveling through space as well as the universe expands. It's crazy, right? Like, just by sitting here right now, you've traveled fucking really far. You're moving, boy, you're moving. Oh, where's this one at? It's got to be ready. Oh, okay. Get back. Get fucking back. Where is he? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Getting dicey. Getting dicey. This is a nice little area. Damn, bro. What are those? Who are those cabinets made for, dude? Saint Tontas. What the fuck? Holy cow, bro. Talk about taking the piss. That shit's built for Saint Tontas, man. How low it is. It's up to... Is it a knees? Is it a knees? Okay, just talking about how we could get planetary exploration in the human race. You know, I just want to play Dead Space. Oh, it is, yeah, the kettle. Didn't even spot that. It's the kettle. Bro, is there any noodles about? They should have put some noodles. It's coffee. They should have put some noodles in here, right? Some ramen in here. The ruling people are short. Prime 5-2 workspace. I think I've even got to give Saint some credit there. I mean, that might even be too short for him, man. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, here it is. I mean, Enfield is about space colonization inspired by Likey. Yeah. Nice crates on the shelf with some dehydrated ramen, trust. You should have put that there. Should have put a pack of ramen right next to each other now. I think it's Pixel, if humans have reached omnipotency, it might give us signs to improve ourselves. I think we ourselves become some far entity. That's why all gods look human. We just don't care. You just don't get it. What you think? Do you think it's like a Babylon 5? Do you think like we're fated to evolve? You know, kind of like how the Vorlons and stuff do, and the elder races do. Is that what you think's waiting us, right? And then we'll go beyond the outer rim. That's why they don't speak to us, because they're fucked off. Human 2.0 will go hard. Some people hit the fourth dimension and send skill issue losers.
That should do it, right?
Yes, and we're almost at the 1 hour time limit.
Then we'd better get out fast before the watch guard...
Wait, everyone, look!
Look at these, corporeal beings, fucking... Imagine having physical manifestation. Losers. What are you guys' thoughts? Are there sentient life forms out there? It's a what? It is, isn't it? It's a fascinating thought, because like when you think of the universe and the scale of it, you think there has to be something out there, right? But then when you think of the lifespan of the universe, how long it took for life to form on Earth, right? And how incredibly unique Earth is, and the factors of Earth, you know, the moon, you know, a strong magnetic core, the position at a star being a really inactive star, well, an active star, but a calm star, you know, even just things like having Jupiter and Saturn out there are in, you know, they're protectors of the solar system. They create the gravitational wells that really suck up a lot of the debris that comes into the solar system. Right, we're in a pretty, what seems safe, at least from what we can see, local neighborhood in the universe as well, aren't we? There's so many like unique things about our solar system in particular, but you think with how many solar systems and how many galaxies and all of that stuff, that surely, but I think it was I think it was Brian Cox said he believes potentially that he thinks we may be the only truly sentient life form in our galaxy, and he thinks that's probably what it would be like for most galaxies, where there's maybe one, if you're lucky, you know. And when you look at our own history and how long we've been around, that if there was, they were potentially never crossing over. Maybe there was other civilizations or sentient civilizations, but they're maybe not around anymore. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It's an interesting one. I think there have been sentient life forms, and there will be in the future. And but the scale, billions of years, having them be concurrent will be unlikely. Yeah, it's kind of like it's what Brian Cox, his kind of a sentiment was. If we exist, if Earth is in 1 trillion, I'm pretty sure there's another planet like us in a life form. Technically, it's possible for a sentient race that its own technology would be far from our solar system, I believe. Yeah. Who knows? Right? Maybe there is, like, you would think, but we are quite silly. You know, we've sent probes out literally with directions to our home planet. If there was something out there that was nefarious, it'd be a problem. We send out a lot of noise into space, right? But like in terms of our reach, it's nothing in how long we've been around, right? So it's like it's such a vast thing, isn't it? The universe, you know, that we're absurdly safe and protected if you think about it. Ideal sun with a massive radiation shield, several shields against orbital bombardment, to the point where only a few hundred. Yeah, exactly. Safe neighborhood, that's a nice way to say it. Yeah, I think it's the local cluster, like, does seem to be quite safe, specifically where we are in the galaxy as well, right? But it's all going to not be safe at one point, because we're going to collide with another galaxy as well, aren't we? And you have to take into account entropy and all that sort of stuff. Oh, yeah, I would imagine single-cell life to a degree, because that's a lot more common, right? But it's like, when you think about how long it took life to go from where it's at, and how long it's needed of uninterruption, and obviously we've had mass extinctions on this planet, right? But how long it's took to keep that consistent chain of life going, and have that long period of safety. You know, when you just see how volatile the universe can be, you know, that potential goes down massively then, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, for sure, our noise, I don't know if necessarily it would have been known. It depends on the technology of the people that were out there, right? You know, like, there's been those discussions that we could have other races out there, but their technology is at a point where they can go unnoticed. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're doxing ourselves hard. We're doxing ourselves hard, bro. Can't wait for the Reaping Show. Oh god, no. Big CD guys, life is created by a combination of non-life forms. What do you mean in terms of chemical makeup? Do you mean? It then led to like bio life forms. Is that what you're saying there? Are we speaking a little bit more on an ideological platform? Pretty sure the sun will blow up before that. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, the sun will expand potentially if it gets to what it could potentially get to. We could be where we are could be swallowed by the sun, right? The filter might short one day. Yeah, just an alone. There's been several world-ending meteors and received a low amount of relative. Yeah, I think what is it? It's been like. Is it like 5 mass extinction events on this planet? Was it 6? It's typical human behaviour to dox ourselves, right? Also, dinosaurs dominated Earth hundreds of millions of years, and even after they got hit and the food chain reset, it still took another 66 million years for us to dominate. Yeah. And look at dinosaurs now. Birds. That's a fall off. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, and it's like it baffles the brain, right? It's like it's crazy when you think about it, like everything we see and do. It's like I can't help but sometimes, you know, when we had the recent NASA mission, they went around the moon, and like you see them taking pictures, and you look at the photo, and you're like, damn, every human being that is alive now, that's ever lived, everything we have ever witnessed or seen or heard about, all happened on that one little rock there, and that one little rock came from the gases and debris of a star, and then that all came from the makeup of, you know, the Big Bang and the unit. And it's just like, it's crazy to think that all of that, it's like, it's mind-boggling, right? It's so fascinating. Yeah, entropy, yeah. Well, that's at least our expected model at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. 5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, something like that, right?
No.
I like having these conversations sometimes, I do. I'm just talking about space and not even playing the game.
Do you? I've never seen anything like this before.
Perfect music to have in the background as well.
But its control panel is in the testing zone. We have no idea what the situation is over there.
Don't worry. It's the Endmen we're talking about. It'll be fine.
You can wait for us outside if you'd prefer.
No. The core modules are so deeply linked to the Type C Tianxia pillars. As their primary researcher, I can't just...
We're sort of similar to the Originium project. Praise be to the Oracle. Alright, but you stick close to us, got it?
Got it. I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Was that idea as well? There's some people genuinely believe that after so much expansion, they think there'll be a collapse, right? And some people think that's a cycle, right? You have Big Bang, massive expansion, the weight of the universe in itself then potentially pulls back in on itself, and then it repeats, you know? Like I say, there's these ideas now where some people genuinely believe we might be inside a black hole, right? And then there's some people that think that like potentially that's where the Big Bang comes from, right? Is the expansion of a universe with inside another point in time that gets to a point and that explodes out, and then you recreate another universe, and then it goes on and on and on and on as well, right? And then that's not even taking into account the potential idea that, you know, multiverses and stuff. I'm pretty sure humans will reach far great within just 500 years, since we went from running around or cycling to little fighters. The thing is, though, it's kind of like diminishing returns, right? When you look at what it takes to do outside of the Earth and beyond that, it's like it's almost is like Moore's law in a sense, right? Like the amount of energy you need to expend and use to get these things to happen, or the amount of energy you need to expend, sorry, and that you can create. It's just, we're just going to get to a point where we can't create enough that's needed to do the things we're going to need to do, unless we, you know, really do discover some new stuff that changes all our ideas of, you know, the laws of physics and all that sort of stuff, right? Right, like a black hole can only suck so much information before something happens theoretically. We just don't know. Yeah, it's like I can't help but be fascinated by black holes. Like, it's like the universe is full of so many mind-boggling things. Like, it's just fascinating. I don't think we're inside of a black hole because it seems to be expanding. Well, yeah, this is like what I say. The reason why people come up with this, I think it was a theory in an assumption of they were expecting the way things are. They was expecting a certain rotation of so many galaxies within the universe to be in some form of order, but they've discovered that it's not, and it makes them believe that that's a potential. There are obviously theories, right? Like everything, you know, our whole idea of the Big Bang is just a theory at the end of the day. It's a theory that's like, it's got the most consensus behind it, but it purely is a theory, right? We genuinely don't know, do we? We kind of can look at you know, the universe's background radiation the expansion of the universe, and we can obviously understand that, okay, then, it was obviously smaller prior to that. But it's like, you know, what's beyond the expansion? You know, it's like little things like that. Like when you think about it, what was there before the Big Bang? You know what I mean? Was it just milk? You know, like what was there? What was there? Yeah, well, it's wild to think about it, it was Andrew. You know, like there's people who are much smarter and much more educated than us who are having these conversations all the time, and yeah, it's fascinating. What's more worrying is how far we have gotten close to ending ourselves. Yep. I think the way us as humans are going, we don't need to worry about, you know, the end of the universe, so to speak, or our star dying. The way we're going, we'll be cooked long before that happens, right? It'll just be ChatGPT arguing with fucking Claude at the final days, you know? Even though we're able to make these discoveries is great. It is. You know, it's even fascinating when you see we're starting to figure out the composition of atmospheres in planets by the way the light passes through their atmospheres, right? From potentially, like, multiple light years away. You know? Even when humans pass on, those Twitter bots are eternal, right? As the sun approaches Earth, there's just going to be bots. By Twitch viewers here. Right, and guys, I'm going to call it there. Gone a little bit longer than I was expecting, to be fair. Sorry, we've really been waffling a little bit. Next time we're gonna lock in a little bit. But I've enjoyed just chatting with you guys tonight. It's been fun. Took my mind off feeling like shit, actually. I just want to say again, once again, thank you to Casual, Canis as well. Appreciate the super chats and the members, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate you hanging out. We're gonna get Gibby built up as well in for the next stream. Man, that sucks seeing my pool currency name. That's painful, but we got Gibby. I'm happy. I wanted to get her. She's really good, so it's worth it, right? It's worth it. Sci-fi stream, right? If you're going down, we might as well do it ourselves while let someone else kill steal. It was a fun stream. Have a good rest. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to Canis for the gifts as well. Plan tomorrow, more than likely Arknights, guys, okay? But I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I do feel like ass, but remember, guys, I'm gonna have the weekend off as well, okay? So next week we're locking plenty of Limbus Company, plenty of Arknights, plenty of Endfield, and we're gonna start grinding NTE as well also. I might even do some streams on my second channel if you guys are interested. If you're not, that's cool, right? Like, that's just set up there just to not shaft the algorithm over here. I might do some Forza over there, maybe, and maybe some other stuff as well. We'll see. Anyway, guys, appreciate ya. Enjoy the rest of your day. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'm having to be called the X and Y Pigs. If I don't see you tomorrow, guys, have an amazing weekend, okay? And thank you very much for the support and hanging out. It's been an absolute blast. I'll catch you all later, guys. All right? Yeah.